Shalom YouTube, hey guys, it's Fletch. So I wanted to do a follow-up today on the ShelterLogic structure that I've been doing in my series of temporary structures. Just sharing with you our real-world experience excuse me, in our ShelterLogic structure here. And so the first thing I wanted to show you is these are the anchors that they give you, and they're starting to rust. So this definitely, I wouldn't say is a long-term solution that you could use this for. Here's another one. This one is quite rusted actually, and you know, the piece here with the nuts on it obviously is starting to rust as well. So you know, I wouldn't say that this is a long-term solution. As it is right now, this structure has been up for about 7 months, and we're getting ready to move it, and we're starting to see the spots where the dry rot is starting to show through. So here's one of them right here, and this is, I'll move back so you can see, this is where the support goes up over the top, and you can see where, you know, this is dry rot, where, you know, the pressure from, you know, this being pulled taut on there like it's supposed to be is starting to rot it away. And here's another spot here, same thing right there, and there's other spots that I've seen as well. There's one up on the top right there in the center of the screen where it wore through, and then here's another spot like right in here. You can see where it just wore through, and it looks like, anyways, that what's happening is that the sun being on it, you know, is starting to dry rot it, and so the fabric is getting brittle and it's cracking and breaking just like tarps do. And so such is the nature of a structure like this. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I was planning on using this as a wood storage facility, so I'm not real sure what I'm going to do at this point. Maybe I might just buy some tarps and put them over the top of here or whatnot. But the first thing I'm going to do is contact ShelterLogic and find out what their warranty on this is, because this has only been out for 7 months now, so not real sure what their warranty on their products is. However, I will say to this point, this structure has held up very well. No problems. It kept everything that was in here dry, and we didn't have any issues. You know, we're on the top of a mountain in the Ozarks, and so we get plenty of winds. You know, the structure never moved. It held up. It didn't break. It didn't fall apart. It didn't come loose or anything like that. But as you can see, it is starting to dry rot a little bit here and there. So just some things to be aware of. And so, you know, I guess right now I'd say that if this is something that you might want to do for a plan, so to speak, for, you know, a bug out location or whatnot. But there's the outside of the spots where it's, you know, the fabric, the tarp has become brittle and it's starting to just pull apart. So there's the first one, and then over here's the second one. Same thing. You can see it right there in the middle of the screen where it's starting to pull apart. And it's just, this is a side that gets the most sun, and so the fabric is becoming brittle and it's starting to pull apart. But, you know, other than that, you know, it's held up just fine. So I'd say, you know, if you're only planning, realistically, you know, if you're really only planning on using it for about 6 months, probably be just fine. But another rule and something to think about is that more times than not, temporary becomes permanent. So and also, as the old saying goes, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. I'm sure that, you know, you can buy additional tarp coverings from ShelterLogic for this, which is probably something else that I might check into with this as well. You know, just to kind of get an idea of what I might want to do at this point to try to salvage this structure. And if nothing else, I could probably, you know, use this frame in here you know, the metal frame and, you know, try to do something else with it. I'd have to beef it up a little bit and whatnot, you know, to try to hold, like maybe, you know, just use the frame and put metal roof framing over the top of it or something like that. Not real sure at this point, but just some ideas. So if you guys have some ideas with me or for me of maybe some different things I can do to salvage the frame of this, you know, and still get some life cycle out of it, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.